Hey everybody in Genstrike and around the world, if we have any of those people. I'm gonna do some food today, and I was talking to Dave yesterday and he thought it was a good idea I suggested to make a video about it and he was like, yeah, sure. So that's what I'm doing now. Now, the dish today is gonna be Lithuanian chicken. A recipe copyrighted by my grandmother. And here it goes. All you need to get: chicken, more chicken, more chicken. And depending, of course, how many you are, you decide how much you can eat. The first thing you do, you take the chicken, put it in this one with a whole lot of water. Yeah. More. Just has to be enough water to cover the whole chicken. And this is how it's done. You add the chicken. Of course, if there's some feathers on the chicken, you have to burn them off. That's probably the best way to do it. And you just put the chicken in. This is happening real time, so there's no cut or anything for now. Unless my son decided to help me. We'll see about that. Alright, more chicken. Oh yeah, in regards to chicken, it shouldn't be breasts, although we all like them. It should be the thighs. Lower and upper part of the thigh, the perfect one. And the last bit. Alright, the chicken is in. You have to add salt. Like a pinch or a big pinch. Then we have to add some pepper. Not a crushed pepper, just the regular. And these leaves, in Danish they call it laurbærrel. In English, I have no clue. The stuff that Romans put on their heads, for their glory. That's the stuff. So you put 5 peppercorns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be enough. And you put a couple of these leaves in. And it's not the stuff you smoke. 1, 2, 3. There you go. And you put it to cook. The cooking time should be around 40 minutes, maybe up to an hour, depending on how much chicken and how big the pieces are. But 40 minutes should do it. There you go. Now, second thing, carrots, and a lot of them. I have. I'm thinking I have something like 2 kilos, which is barely enough for us, but it should do. And on top of it, you need some onions, and 1 decent onion, it should be good enough. On top of it, you need butter. You need, if I can find it, no, not here. You need cinnamon. That we have here, and you have to peel the carrots, and when they're peeled, you need to cook them. So that's what I'm going to do next, and I'm going to come back to you in a second. So I did some magic, peeled some carrots, and just to make it easier, you can cook them as they are now. But then you need some heavy duty hands to not get burnt when you cut them while they're hot. So it's easier just to cut them now. And the way you do it without chopping your fingers off is doing it carefully. There you go. And 1 carrot, 4 pieces. And just keep doing that until you're done. And again, I did some magic. Carrot's gone. Do the last one with visual documentation. There you go. And this thing, so it looks like that. And then you just have to add some water, so it covers over the carrot.
Huh?
Yeah, I got out there, woman.
Og vi har ikke diskuteret.
My wife just entered the room, disturbed my cooking. Alright, and just some salt. And let it cook for something like 15-20 minutes. Just until they get a bit softer but still has some bite in it. Now, the chicken is cooking nicely. And you gotta check if the skin comes off, it's almost ready to do the thing. So this is how it looks when it's cooking. And when it's cooking chicken, it's a good idea to just remove those fatty areas. Look. So you don't get too much of all kind of nonsense here. Yeah, it looks much better like that. And look, you can see the chicken. Woo. It's about to be ready because the skin is falling off. You see? The chicken is ready. Now it's all about taking chicken off. Onions are not supposed to burn like that, so that's enough for them. And the carrots, well, carrots, well, they need to be covered by water, but I'm thinking the steam will do the trick. All right, it's time for chicken to come out and play. So just drip it off nicely and just let it cool down for, well, maybe 10 minutes. So it's, look at these, very nice. So this is how it looks when it's taken off, and now it's just dripping off and steaming off. And this here you need to keep for the carrots, because carrots, they will need it, and I'll tell you later why. Now the time has come to put the chicken on the pan, and that's what we'll just do. As I said, a whole lot of butter, like that. And you shouldn't put it at too high level, but I'm thinking if you have like 10 to choose from, I would go with 7. And the good thing is to put the skin side on the butter right away, so it gets nice and crispy. But it does help when the butter is really all around the place. And yes, I'm taking it with fingers. You're not supposed to do that. Like that. It's all about positioning the chicken so it can all fit in one pan. Otherwise it's double so much work. And it's going to be the case here too. If you look at the carrots, they are almost done. Yeah, it's all about, you know, getting the fork in, but not too easily so they don't break. Well, another 2 minutes and they're done. And some more chicken on the pan. So the chicken is now on. It's nice to just put a lid on it so it doesn't lose the tenderness and the juiciness of it. You just let it cook there a little. Now the next thing is the carrots. They are freaking hot right now, so it's all about getting the water out without burning yourself or your loved ones, unless you don't love them that much. Okay. All right. All right. And now the carrots, as you see, they're very, very warm. So it's a good idea to leave them just steam off. And then you gotta chop them off in cubes. So that's how the chicken looks still now. But when you start turning it around, you'll see some color. And that color is supposed to be nice and yellow and slightly brownish. And it's, yeah, look at this. Yes, yes, yes. This is what we're going for. And some of them, they will need some more time on the pan, some of them will not. Yeah, so it needs to be here on this pan for a while yet. And I think if I had a bigger pan, it would not be an issue. But I don't. Well, I do, but that's going to be used for carrots. So, now I moved everything around here. And it's good to stay another couple of minutes like that. Alright, now carrots. I'm thinking I'm willing to burn my fingers now. So now, the carrots are cut. That's how they look. Chicken is cooking, or frying. And now we just need to add some regular pepper. Yeah, you're gonna get that. So now, pepper. Like that. Oh, we need some decent salt. This will do. And the salt goes also for chicken. Next, onions are in, carrots are in, pepper, salt. Now comes the fun stuff. Cinnamon. Just regular cinnamon, and just like that should be enough. And on top of that, you take the fond from the chicken you were cooking, and you add it as well to the carrots. Like that. Yes. On top of it, last thing you need is some flour. Not too much. But just enough to get some kind of a breading going. And now it looks like that. And while it's heating up, you add some flour. That should be enough. And just mix it around. If it gets too dry, you just add more butter or just some of the fond. And if it gets too watery, just add more what do you call it, flour. All right. And this thing is about to be done. My next thing is to turn the chicken around. I hope none of it is burnt. It could be. See, the chicken is nice and golden, and it has to get some more time on the pan because I want this color kind of all over the place. And the carrots, yeah, It needs to have some kind of a mushiness, but it's still the cubes. They should remain as they are. They should not be like mush. So we're just gonna add some more of the funk. Yeah. And guys, if you have any comments on my camera handling, I can tell you one thing: fuck off, because it's my first day. So fuck off. So I think the carrots they're pretty much ready. Need to taste it though. Yum 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 yum. Yep. My big boy. I think we need more salt for this, and it should be okay. The chicken now is almost done. This is how they look, and it's nice and fatty. These guys, they need a little bit more. It's because I underestimated the quantity of chicken and overestimated the sizes of the pan, so they get a little extra here. But other than that, it's pretty much done. So what we'll do is now I'm gonna put it on a plate and be right back. The grand finale. I think it's done. It's nothing fancy, but it tastes insanely good. Like this. You may see like this, or this, like this. Yes. So the food is now served. It's not gonna be. I'm hoping for some positive comments from my eaters, and they will be satisfied. So, middle son, older son, friend.
I'm just sitting here.
Yeah, and now we're gonna eat it.
I got time. It's clear to see.